Hey y'all, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want as long as it's respectful. I pause like that because sometimes this is not as easy as it seems getting all this information. I'm doing the air signs right now, so that's 3 whole collectives. That's the Aquariuses, the Libras, and the Geminis. And yeah, it's a lot. First of all, the first thing I heard was harmony. It's almost like we're searching, and I say we because I am a Libra. It's almost like we're on this endless walk or this endless search for harmony and peace. That does not mean that your life is chaotic or up in shambles. You could be fine. You could be totally fine. But part of your soul is looking for almost like the end result. Like, I'm working hard, my money's fine, but like there's always a but. Like, you're looking or searching for something, or you're waiting till the end, or you're waiting for something to come together or something like that. Money is definitely on the air sign's mind, okay? Now, that's probably on every zodiac's mind, but I'm feeling it big time with y'all. Like, when it comes to bills, or when it comes to, not saying you can't pay your bills, just like if someone's thinking heavily like, okay, I want my credit score to stay, I need to pay this bill, I need to pay this credit off, like, it's on your mind, you know? I'm gonna do some overtime so I have some extra money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting heavy thoughts of money on our minds. They gave me something else, and I can't remember what Spirit gave me, but it was something like, it was almost something, this wasn't the word, but it was something like passive. Like, it's time for you to really like get up and start whatever you want to start. There's things that you want to do, things that you want to expand. Like, it's time for you to start what you want to start. Also, y'all, if we as the air sign collective is doing anything in excess, if we're doing anything too much of, you need to check yourself. I saw the devil card, and the devil card is negative attachments, but it's also about like too much of. Lots of protection around us. Lots of protection. And you know what I'm seeing? This is so crazy. I don't know what they're called. And I said this in it was an old video where I was talking about like a horse and a man. Like a horse and a man or a woman. Like, what are they called? I feel like it start with a sentient, like a C or a S. Like a man and a horse. But anyway, you're very protected. We are all, as a collective, the air signs, we're like extra guarded, extra protection. Potential, I'm hearing the word potential because we have, it's almost like us air signs, we know what we could do, but Spirit is giving me the energy of, you can do way more. You could do way more. I do see people looking at houses. I don't know if you want to move or something like that, but I do see people looking at houses, or I'm getting travel, so it could be Airbnb or traveling in some sort. And Spirit is telling me, don't put your health on the back burner. Don't put your health on the back burner. I don't know if some of you, or what that means. I know what that means, but I don't know what it means for you. Do not put your health on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, your health comes first. Get your checkups. Get everything that you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Do not let anything linger. Air signs, please. The King of Cups. This is a person, man or woman. There's no gender in tarot. Who's been through so much with their heart. loving someone, whether it's a family or a person or a thing or a place, and they've been broken down and cracked and chipped, but they built themselves up. They built themselves up, and they know how to use their heart. Their heart is very genuine and generous, and their heart is very big. They come from a heart space with everything they think and every decision, anything they do. They ask themselves, like, do I love this? You know, they put out love. You know, everything they touch is with love, you know, and that's only because they've been through so much damage. That's how I view the King of Cups, you know what I mean? And of course, people love the King of Cups. People love the King of Cups. People gravitate to the King of Cups because the King of Cups, and I could totally see this for Libras, Aquarius, and Geminis. People gravitate to us. We're very kind, a little pushovery, a little passive. Some of us, not all of us, so don't hit me in the comments. But we are like our own inner superstars. You know what I mean? I don't know if we realize it or if we're humble about it. And people love us. You know what I mean? And we give out really good advice. You know, Libras, we want things to come together. Aquariuses, you know, y'all are super intelligent. And Geminis, y'all got your finger on everything. Y'all a little bit of everything. You know, Geminis, I feel like you are, I want to say y'all are the King of Cups. You know what I mean? Very connected to the universe. I'm getting like they showing me the sky at night with a lot of stars, and the constellation is going in and out. Like we're connected, you know, constellations, they're connected. But they're just saying we're connected to the universe. Like, not saying no other sign is. I'm just saying there's a big factor with us, you know. And I always talk about that with the Aquariuses. I know what I'm getting. I'm trying to word it right. Because it's not laziness. It could be a drop of that. But it's a little bit of like a tiny bit of lazy. And I'm going to be honest. I don't feel lazy, but I feel like I'm okay right where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm okay doing what I'm doing right where I'm at. Like that. It's all about the potential. Spirit is looking at us like shaking their head like, yo, this is cool that you did this. This is cool that you worked your ass off to this. But do you understand what you can get? Do you understand your greatness? They're also talking to me about your gifts. Like, there's hidden gifts. And actually, I truly believe that because I've been wanting to scry for a long time. I don't know if y'all know what scrying is, but you can scry with anything. Most people scry either in a mirror or with water. But scrying is almost like looking out of your third eye, you know what I mean? But it's like looking into something in the shapes, form, and your pictures and your visions are very vivid, you know. So Spirit is telling me every day, like, what am I waiting for? You know what I mean? I'm meant to do the air signs scrying, you know what I mean? So that's, I'm just giving you a taste of me, but we all have these gifts. Like, y'all got to tap into your gifts. I don't know what better way to tell you that they're giving it to me, how big your gifts are, you know, and your gifts can range from anything. You could be a really good talker and be a mentor, but maybe you're only mentoring 2 people. And Spirit is saying, now it's time for you to have a master class. You need to write up your own mentor, not a mentor, but like public speaker or a speaker. Like, that's what I'm getting for some of us. And that was just an example. Your gifts can be anything. And then you can have, maybe you're activated like me in your magical gifts. You know, your third eye and your crown chakra, you know, and your chakras are working and your clairs are working. And they're saying now you could take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? They are giving me a lot of social media, but I don't know what where they're going with that. Either you're looking at too much social media, or you have your own social media, like your own platform. I don't really know where they're going with that, but I am getting a lot of social media. And maybe they're telling me about all of this potential and these gifts we got, and we can put it on these platforms. I don't know. Air signs, please, Spirit. And let me tell y'all something. I did two short videos, like 3-minute videos, because I was going to do like some reels or some shorts for my platform. But I kept saying, like, why won't these messages come out? Why? Like, and I erased the first one, then I erased the second one. And I was like, please, like, what is my problem? And then I just said, fuck it, start. And I pressed start and I just started, you know what I mean? And the messages started flowing. So me and Spirit is giving you the same advice. Just start. Even if you have to start over. And see, my ear's ringing. Yes, Spirit, thank you. Just start. Just start. What you waiting on? Just start. And I don't want to hear about not having enough money or no money. I didn't have no money when I started my YouTube channel. I didn't have no money when I started any of my platforms. Okay, so right when I said that, my ear was ringing, and now my ear's not ringing no more. You know what I mean? So they're saying, like, I'm getting the message across. Okay, so whatever your thing is, you need to start. And say if some of you are looking at me saying, like, I did start. You need to restart. You need to do more. You know, Spirit is saying you're sitting on a gold mine. Whatever this is, you're sitting on a gold mine. Mind you, it's not about you, and it's not about the gold mine. It's not about the money. It's about how you're going to help other people. You know what I mean? These gifts, whatever your gift is not for you. It's for helping the collective, helping the world, helping Gaia. You know what I'm saying? The earth. 7 of Pentacles. Now, since I'm talking about this potential of these gifts, are you looking at them? Like, the 7 of Pentacles is about observation. What are you looking at? What are you observating? Now, everybody should observate. I love it. Everyone should look at something, see how they should switch it up, see how they should do it. You know, again, maybe I always say this, maybe you need a new background. And I say this all the time, and I always video right from my altar, right from here. Look what my sister bought me, y'all. Look at that. It's like the tree of life. I love it. It was like a Christmas gift, a late Christmas gift. I love it. But the one reason I always video from here is because, you know, this is my sacred place. This is my sacred place. But I like to show y'all, like, my decks. I like to show you my butterfly wall. You know, I like to show you my crystals, my candles. That's why I'm always from here. But maybe that message is for me, that maybe I should video from my couch. You know, I could bring all of this stuff over there. You know, maybe I should video from my other dresser over there, because that's my spiritual place over there too. We have to switch something up. This is why we are looking at it. This is why we're observating. The only thing I say about that is us air signs, we can observate and look at something and sit back and boom, and we will end up staying there for a whole year, observating and looking and contemplating. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Whoever I'm talking to, and I know I'm talking to a lot of you, you know, but you're very, very talented. Very, very talented. And something is, I don't want to say stopping you, because a lot of you have started something, but you don't realize how big your potential is. Okay? Same with me. Same with me. You know what I mean? I could go into stories for days about me and dancing. And, oh, my body's broken down. That should not stop me from doing choreography or helping somebody learn a dance or teaching from my mind. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get on top of it. All right, Spirit. Air signs, please. What else do you want them to know? Wow, look at that. Victory. Oh, I love it. I love having that whole long speech about our potential and how great we are, because this is showing me that y'all are going to move on it. This is showing me that y'all are going to expand. This is showing me that y'all are going to help the collective. You're going to help other people. Okay? Don't be in your minds. You know, 4 of Cups is about like, I'm not manifesting right. I asked for this. Like, don't get into like not being grateful. Don't get into like making a mistake or failing or being lazy one day and getting on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't turn it into an attitude. Like, this person looks like they have a serious attitude. Like, they mad at life. You know what I mean? Why are you mad at life if you living, if you breathing? Like, what really can you be mad at? You know what I'm saying? Either, I want to say do your research, and I don't know who that's for, or you have been doing your research. Some of you are reading. Maybe that's what the social media thing it was about. When I kept seeing social media, maybe that's what it was about. Do your research. I'm guessing on whatever your thing is, do your research on it and get deeper in it. You know what I mean? Make your thing different. What's different about your thing? You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Ah, right. And look at that. Upright. Okay, the Justice card. Everything's going to work out to your benefit. Everything's going to be great and fair. You know what I mean? It's going to, and you know, the Justice card, they giving this to me now. The Justice card is like what I said, fair. You get what you put in. So if you put in 2%, you only getting 2%. But if you put 110%, Spirit might throw another 10% on there. And you might get 120% from your Spirit guides. You get what you give. You know what I mean? This whole Spirit guides and stuff like that, it's a 50-50 thing. You know what I mean? So, but again, the Justice card came up upright. And if you were in any legal battles or anything legal, child support, domestic violence, whatever it is, everything is going to go in your favor. You got to be patient, and you can't be not grateful. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep pushing. You got to read between the lines. You got to observate. You got to come from a discernment. I was going to say a godly heart, but your God, your entity, your creator, your source, that's where you got to come from, doing whatever you doing, however you walk in. You know what I'm saying? Look, I told you, very, very protected. Very, very divinely protected, y'all. I'm telling you, awesome. I love it. This is a new deck, messages from your angels. I only need 2 from here, Spirit. Only 2. And I'm waiting for another deck. I think I should get my new deck today. I think. Spirit, what do you want the air signs to know? I do feel relationships, but because it's 3 different signs, I really don't want to talk about relationships, honestly, Spirit. I'm gonna be honest. You know, everybody's going through something, you know, when it comes to a relationship. Either you want a relationship, you don't want a relationship, you know, playing games or not playing games, putting too much of your heart in it, walking around blinded when it's too much. So I really want to keep this like an overall. When it comes to a relationship, here's your advice. You know what you're doing. If you're not in a relationship, you ask yourself, do I want to be in a relationship? You know what I mean? Do I want to be free? And you go with that. You know what I'm saying? And just make sure, again, you move with a heart of whatever whatever you believe in. You move in with your heart. Be the King of Cups. Don't hurt nobody. Don't lead nobody on. Don't don't do the wrong thing if you single. And if you want to stay single, be single. The people who are in a relationship, if your relationship is bliss and happy, ask yourself, how can we keep it there? Well, how can we take this to the next level? Maybe we need a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's something that I should be planning for. Let me put this work and this money and stuff to the side. And let me think about how we can do a romantic trip. You know, how can I tell my partner that I appreciate them and that I love them? You know what I'm saying? That's for my happy couples. For the people who are not in a happy relationship, that's on you. You got to step back. You got to take a separation. You could go to your auntie house. I don't care where you go. But you need to ask yourself, why am I here? Am I trying to work on this? Did I pull all my resources? A counselor, a pastor, a third party, a mama, somebody to help us, somebody to hear us. Did me and this person communicate? There's your advice for relationships. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? Air signs? Wow. Come on now, air signs. You know that I don't be wanting to read all of this stuff. And I don't got my glasses on. So excuse me. And they not here. I don't know where my glasses are, y'all. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. I got this last time, last video. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So you're probably a great parent, so I love that. Or you could be a teacher, you know, you could be a mentor, like I said. They're just saying that is part of your divine calling, your divine purpose. You run with it. If you like it, if that's something that you like to do, and sometimes we don't like what we're called to do, but if we're called to do it, then we kind of got to do it. You know what I mean? So make it to where you do like it, you know? Wow. Truly don't have time for this. Y'all do know that I am getting ready for work, right? This says, and all of a sudden, I didn't feel it in my knees, but I felt like knee problems. So some of you might have some type of knee problem, knee surgery, or just heavy, you know. Start watching what you're eating. Get your steps in daily. And y'all know what I mean. Get your steps in daily so that we can counteract these calories, so that it takes some of the weight off of our knees. Keep charging ahead, and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. I love it. I feel like we got that one last time too. I shuffled this deck though. This says, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Have faith and hope, because there is something new and positive on the horizon that you cannot see yet. You got to keep your faith and you got to keep your hope. You know what I mean? You got to, and I don't like saying hope. Hoping is almost as if you don't have something. You can't tell the universe you don't have something. You have to tell the universe, thank you for giving me abundance. Thank you for giving me harmony. Thank you for giving me this relationship. Even if you don't have it, you got to fake it till you make it. You got to fake it so much till where you believe it, so that that's what you're vibrating, so the universe can give that to you. I am getting neck issues, but I don't know if that's my neck. I have neck issues. You know, I'm seeing somebody like with a thing, either a brace or a thing on their neck, something. Even rubbing cream. It could be like Icy Hot, Bengay, Tiger Balm, or maybe that is something that you need. And that it doesn't have to be only for the neck. It could be for the lower back. That's what I'm feeling too. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Did I not say all of that to you? So you know Spirit is in the building. Thank you, Spirit. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. And I told y'all, I don't know if it was in the video that I erased, but I was saying you are very, very protected. You know, I'm talking about ancestors. I don't know why I want to say celestial lights. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, you're very, very protected. I always feel deceased loved ones, uncles, aunts, grandparents, grandmothers especially, you know, papas, you know, I always feel things like that, you know what I mean? So definitely protection. Even protection from the unknown, people, places, and things that you don't even know has a word over you, like a protection over you. You're very good, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's do this. All right, y'all. This reading for the air signs was all about protection, your potential, what you can do, like what you can do as in expand, how you can touch other people. A little bit on, I touched on relationships, what y'all could do, but I wasn't staying on that. I want to just say, if someone's asking a question, the answer is yes. I don't know. That's what Spirit is giving me. They're just giving me the yes. Like, yes. You know what I mean? So, if you had a question, the answer is yes. Spirit, what do you want the air signs to know out of this deck? Air signs, Libras, Aquariuses, and Gemini. All right. That was crazy. Use your personal power. That's your gifts. Whatever your gifts is. If you don't believe in the gifts I got, whatever gifts you are, maybe you're a welder, you know, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a drummer, maybe those are your gifts. You know, your source, your higher entity gave you something when you came here, when you was birthed. You know what I'm saying? So use it and start listening, y'all. Sometimes us air signs, I don't want to say we could be a little whiny, but we want things our way, or we want things a certain way. Oh, start opening up our ears and start listening to other people. You know what I mean? It's just, first of all, it's a form of respect. You know what I mean? Kids, spouses, friends, start listening and listening deep, okay? Or maybe people should look at that. Look at that. I can't make this up. Look. Didn't I say? I'm not even gonna go there. Okay. The answer is yes. Okay. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. I am starting to really learn how to listen to my intuition. I'm telling you, it's a very soft whisper in your inner knowing down here in your gut. But again, if you don't meditate, and I'm talking about force yourself to meditate every day. Raise your vibrations, raise your vibes. I tell y'all, every day we got to stay in a high frequency. Visualize, affirm, and manifest. When I was saying fake it till you make it, that's what you got to do. You got to see yourself in that new job. You got to see yourself with this harmony or peace that we're looking for. You know, you got to live in the moment and just have that knowing of, I know Source got me. I know Source got something big for me. Or say if you wanted to work in a bakery, I know Source is going to put me in that bakery that I want to be. I'm a baker. Like, you know, I know because I make make the best cakes. Like, you have to be confident and have a knowing, and it has to be strong. It has to illuminate off of you. If it's something that you have any doubt about, it will not manifest, or it'll manifest a little bit and then poof. You know what I mean? You have to have a knowing. And then you should be with a good support system, a good tribe who's really going to back you, a spiritual tribe or a family tribe, whatever your tribe is, who's really going to pat you on the back and value what you do and tell you how great you are, because that'll give you motivation to really get up and do it and to expand and to do more, you know? Somebody needs to, or a lot of us need to be drinking more water, and try to drink fresh water, spring water. Not that, you know, these waters be coming in these fancy bottles, and I'll be buying them too. You know what I mean? So, but now I really try to lean towards spring water. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Spirit just wants you to get water in your system, detox. You know, if you eat bad one week, because like next week is my week to start to lose some of this goddamn weight. Sorry, Spirit, but next week is my week. You know what I mean? So that's what you should do. Get on a routine for next week so that you can do whatever you want to do this weekend. And I don't mean whatever you want to do. Do everything in Source's light. You know what I mean? Try to do the right thing. But start next week saying, like, you know what? I'm going to have one salad a week, or one salad a day. Clean my system out. I'm going to start taking the right vitamins. Like, you have to start prepping for the week ahead, for the day ahead. Now, do I want you to live in the present, in the moment? When you go into work, when you're talking to someone, yes, I want you to live in the present, because I want you to listen to them. I want you to do your work the right way. I want you to walk with discernment and love and be the King of Cups. You know, I do want you to live in the moment. But when you sit down and you want to prepare for the next day, you know, or prepare for the next week. You know what I'm saying? And stick to the routine. I want to do the sign of the times, but I'm not. Let's do the mermaid deck. Spirit, what do you want the air signs to know? And honestly, y'all, I would really prefer to sit here and channel and get like some accurate messages on whatever, for whoever needs it. But when I use the decks, that's how the messages they just come. So just bear with me. We are on 32 minutes. That ain't a long time. Spirit, what do you want the air signs, Libras, Aquariuses, and Geminis to know? Either acupuncture, and again, I was feeling neck pain and lower back pain and knee pain, so maybe you want to try acupuncture, or maybe you've tried that already. But I also thought they were saying occupation. Maybe you want to change your occupation or get a second occupation. I don't know. I just saw the decision cards, decisions. Air signs, that doesn't surprise me. We are procrastinators, and we take forever to make a decision, and it's very hard for us, especially us Libras, to make a decision. So just go on it. What you waiting on? Make the decision, because when you finish lollygagging over here, the decision is still going to be there. Seriously. Healing. A lot of you are healing energy. And I do feel like that's why these spirit guides are around you. And I feel a lot of deceased loved ones. I feel all type of energy. Grandmother, parent energy, grandparent energy, deceased cousins, aunts. I always feel family energy when I do these readings. So the healing is starting to take place. I always tell people you have to be in acceptance to it. Healing, you have to do your shadow work. You need to be journaling every day. You need to be getting up and moving so your energy can move every day. And even if you go to work, you need to when I say move, I'm talking about your physical body, but I'm more talking about your mental. Like, you need your mental, you need to shake that energy up in your head so that you won't be stuck in one thing, thinking about one thing, thinking about one person. You know what I'm saying? You should be thinking about gratitude and being grateful and thankful and what's new in your life and what new can you bring into your life. Woo, child. Thank you, Spirit. Air signs, what do you want them to know? Contemplation. Contemplation. And correct me if I'm wrong, and you can rewind the video, but I did say something about how air signs, I feel like we're not living up to our potential. We're kind of like in contemplation mode. I did say that. Sunday might be a day. I feel like Sunday might be a day where people work on themselves. Hope. I said hope. Now, again, y'all, I'm not a big fan of hope because hope is like you're hoping for something. I feel like you should have a knowing. You need to walk in your faith, whatever your faith is. Even if you don't believe in anything, your faith should be you. Walk in you. Be strong enough in you. You know what I'm saying? No. And then my thing is this. Take me for an example. Am I going to be strong in computer work or IT, and I'm gonna have a knowing of, I know I can do IT? No, I'm gonna have a knowing in what I can do, and I'm gonna see what I can expand on with the things and the knowledge that I know. You know what I'm saying? So what can you do? Focus on what you can do and how you can make it better and how you can expand on it. Focus on how you're going to change up your energy, air signs, okay? And I'm not only talking to you, I'm talking to myself too. Truth. What's the truth? Did you just find out the truth? Do you need the truth? Are you in some type of denial? I don't know everybody's story. This is your story. So the word truth, what does this mean to you? Do you need to speak your truth? Everybody got a testimony. Okay? Be spontaneous. And I was gonna put this back in the deck, but I do believe air signs, we're kind of stuck. We like a routine. You know, we all have to. Not all of us, but most of us air signs are a little bit OCD about certain things, and we like a little bit of a routine, and we like things sometimes, and with some things. We like things to go the way we want it to go and put things where they belong and things like that. We have a little bit, not all of us, but some of us have a little bit of OCD. It's time for us to try to get out that box and be spontaneous, do something different, go somewhere different. Think something different, read something different. One, two, three, four, five. Just one more then, Spirit. Air signs, please. Thank you. Contentment. We got contemplation and contentment. Contemplation is like the Three of Wands in the tarot deck. And the Three of Wands is a yes card. Like, yes, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for a phone call, a text, a Uber, somebody to drive me, somebody pat me on the back. I'm just waiting, but the answer is yes. Like, I love the Three of Wands, but sometimes I don't love the Three of Wands. Contemplation is good because you should contemplate about whatever decisions you make, about what you decide. But contemplating for air signs, we could be there forever. So sometimes for air signs, contemplation is not good. Okay? Contentment. Nobody should be content. Like, contentment means a good thing, like you're happy, you're okay with where you are, you know what I mean? But contentment also means like almost like giving up. I'm good where I'm at. No one should be good where they're at. You should always try to and I saw a rocket. You should always try to boom, skyrocket, you know, to your highest potential. My ears ringing again. Woo, Spirit, on point. Dive deep. Does some of you need, and I don't know why I'm getting Geminis on this. So, Geminis, do you need to dive deep within yourself to find the truth? Dive deep into a situation to find the truth? Geminis, do you? And this goes to Libras, Aquariuses, and Geminis. But I feel like the Geminis really need this dive deep card right now. And dreaming. Some of y'all could be having some massive dreams. You know, out-of-body dreams. You know, some really massive dreams. I love that, you know. I do love that. Try to write them down. Be the best that you could be, okay? Through your dreams. See what your dreams are telling you. I totally forgot that I have to go to work, y'all. But I love you. Air signs, I hope you've taken from this. I don't know why I'm seeing water running, pots cooking, laundry being done. So maybe some of you are cleaning or decluttering or need to do that. Cleaning like blinds. I see some like blinds or curtains. I know you're not cleaning your curtains, but I see like cleaning blinds. Baby. Some of you could be sweeping and listening to music. I don't mind. Some of you need to go to the bank or call the bank. Baby. I gotta go, y'all. I love you. Danny Moon. I'm out. You can email me and leave in the comments. Emailed. If you email me, I will definitely get right back to you. Love you.